Mr. Grimsdale. We'll tell you now in a minute. It says there I'm live. It's going over here saying I'm live. Shut the volume off, and there you are. I'm live. How the devil are you? Yes, I'm here live because of the response I got on one of my latest videos asking if you wanted me to do more live. Well, I got such a fantastic response. I just know people wanted me to do more lives. So I'm going to do them. Like it or fucking lump it, like. So there you are, you know. Cry if you want to cry. Do whatever you want to do. It ain't gonna fucking worry me, and that is a guaranteed satisfaction, no return. Who gives a rooty tooty gambly damblers? I don't care. I don't care. I've got more subs than you. Tra la 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 la. Why have you got more subs? Why have I got more subs than these little twats with their fucking about with the little fummy things? Why have I got more subs than you? Because people like me. People don't like you. People fucking hate you. Hate like hate. Hate hate. And by the way, I've had a few drinks, so I don't really give a fuck anyway, alright? I just got home ish, been out with the dogs, then I done a bit of work, and then I flew home, and I haven't had a wash, a shower, shit, shave, shampoo. I've had none of the S's. I'm sat here in front of you, waiting for somebody to sing Hallelujah. Which nobody is going to sing it, are they? So yeah, I've been down the river. Yeah, been down the river. Yes, I've been down the, well, it's the river, but it's an estuary, so it's a river Severn, but they call it the Severn estuary. I can't work that one out. Everything in this fucking country gonna have two names to each and every think. You know. And you can call it a manhole cover, no, can you? It's not a manhole cover. Oh, is that a manhole cover? No, it's not a manhole cover. It's because it's racist. Because you haven't mentioned a woman. It could be a woman hole cover, but no. People went somewhere in some office in the world decided you are now not to call it a manhole. See, now this is what I'm saying. This is usually people who don't really work for a living. They play around all fucking day with little fucking finger clicking things, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. So yeah, I took the dog down the river, the Severn estuary. And is anybody gonna fucking talk to me or what? Am I fucking sat here on my own? Because I didn't tell anybody I was going live, you see, again. I told nobody apart from a few quick hints on Facebook. You little fucking hinter, you. You little fucking hinter, you. I'm sat here with Mr. Hawkridge. Hello, Mr. Hawkridge. How are you? Oh, I'm fucking great, thank you. Yeah, that's alright then. The thing is, I can drink anything if it's cold enough. I'm one of them ones, it's got to be a certain temperature. I think you call it fucking cold. And then I drink it like a fish. Other than that, I don't. Oh man, what? Hello there, my old friend. Somebody's come to talk to me at last. I've been sat here for about 3.5 hours now and nobody's talked to me at all. I thought, oh my God, what have I done? I've upset everybody now and nobody's going to talk to me for the rest of my fucking life. You know what I mean? So, it just, who choking here, boss? Choking. It makes me laugh. It does make me laugh, you know. And I got a squeaky chair, and I played one of these things back the other week, and you don't have to get a lot of clicking on you. Evening greetings, greetings of flings, greetings. So yeah, I think a man and a woman should have a drink at least. Well, I say once a day, but you know, if you say like once a month, by law, the law should step in and make you drink. Ah, there's my mate there, old Lionel. Make you drink at least once a fucking month, okay? It's the 11 pointer. And the thing is, and I'll be honest with you, right? I'll be honest with you, because I'm always honest, as everybody knows. I have never, ever, 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 that's 3, maybe 4 evers, met a bad Canadian. I have never, ever met a bad Canadian. And, hi Karen, hi everyone, hi old man Welder, hi Karen, hi Lionel, I Lionel. Yes, of course. So I was saying, I think everybody should drink at least once a month by law. I'm going to try and bring a new law in, because the thing is, you can bring a new law in if you want to. Nobody's going to listen to you, but it'll look good. Oh man, Lionel, oh, he isn't having issues. Who's having issues? What's wrong? Yes, well, I see. Yes, I agree with that. But Canadians don't like Canadians. But a Welshman, Welsh, nigh on like everybody. You know, we are very open-hearted, and we take everybody under our wing. But you know, then some obviously shit on you, and some are jealous of you. Can I say jealous? Can I use the word jealous tonight? Because I think I've got about 5 people very, 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 very jealous of me, and I think it's 5 maybe. Could be more, but some don't like giving a little thumb. But I do really think they're jealous. And as I was saying, you know, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. They haven't got. They're not getting subs. You know what I mean? It's your own fault you're not getting subs. It's nobody else's fault you're not getting subs. You're either likable or you fucking hateable. And most of these little I mean, most of these. I don't understand what Karen's saying. Who's having issues? I mean, video issues. Ah. What are we talking about, Kat? Please explain in black and white. Okay. What? So yeah. So it's a true story, and we'll still say that Lionel can tell what sort of person you are by shaking your hand. I can tell you what sort of person you are by looking in your eyes. Always had that gift, I'm afraid, and you can tell if you're a goodie or you're a baddie because she's not seeing my beautiful mug. Ah. Do you want to put your beautiful mug by her, Lionel? Do you want to put your beautiful mug by there? I don't know how to do it. But, wait there. Invite. You go to invite. You cut that. Copy it. Go to Facebook. Where's Facebook, Rob? Where's Facebook? Where's Face? Oh, there it is. You're on it, you daft kid. Okay, go to Facebook and go to LY. I don't know if you got your laptop in front of you, Lionel, or your whatever. But try some of that. If you want to try some of that, try some of it. Try it before you buy it, lad. Try it before you buy it. Men don't have to be pretty, just handy. I agree. I agree. I made this today. You know what that is? And it's not a bell. Look. Ding long long. Won't work, man. It's a magnet. I made it. I want to go magnet fishing. I want to see if I can find a steel fish willing to take my bait. My wife is a fantastic judge of people. Still married me though. Ah, see, oh man, well, I see, I see. The thing is, I've been married, I think, about 42 years now. It's a long time, isn't it? It's a long time, but, you know, what else can you do now? It's too late to do anything now, isn't it? We can't change now. It's, in fact, me, who's going to make my tea? Who's going to make my tea in the morning? Make your tea in the morning. You know what I meant. Make my tea when it's tea time. In fact, I just had my tea. I had another plate of rabbit food because my wife makes me eat rabbit food. 41 years, you see. I'm 42, and that's what's that, 3 life sentences if we went to prison. If I killed her as soon as I met her, I'd have 3 life sentences. I would have been out a long time ago, put it that way. I think a life sentence over here is about 12 years, so 12 years I would have been out fucking years and years ago. My door is blowing. It must be me haunted friend. Oh, it is. It's a fat friend called Buster. Just barged through the door like King Kong. I made it to 37. Well, you was too good for him, Karen. You was doing him. He couldn't keep up. You know, he couldn't keep up with your way of life, sort of thing. You know. So you were too good for him. Snap on. Well, I never. So sorry to hear that, sweetheart. Oh, Acko, man. Look, he's trying to pull you, man. He's trying to pull you. Watch him. No, yeah, I know. I know Karen's story. I've know all of it. And it, you know, it did leave her in a lurch. Poor lover. Where is Mr. Robert? You've been drinking, haven't you, Car? You've been drinking somewhere. Who's Mr. Robert? Mr. Robert, are you there, please? I only have eyes for you, Bob. The thing is, that's the sense of humour we love, see? And I think that's why I get on with so many people, is that's my sense of humour. As old man Welder there, he would answer exactly the same as I would answer somebody else. Because it's a spontaneous. Where are you? Oh, video will work okay. Well, what's on our way to Rolog. Well, what's Karen? Karen's talking. How's it going, Vince? We was just talking about you, honest. No, he wasn't. Uh, that's where I bought that boat for Alfie. Ah, right. Hey, how's things? Manitobia. I want to know what's wrong with Karen because Karen is going strangely and sending strange messages here. Turning for Lionel. Turning for Lionel. What's turning for, man? You see you talk fucking foreign all the time, you foreigners. Chili at nights. Yeah, you can have chili, curry. I redid the page. Ah, right. Okay. So Karen's having issues at her end, not at our end. All right, is that right, Kat? Now I can see you. My computer. Rah. Yeah. Well, I come up. I come up. I come up about 6 o'clock. Set it all up, and had it running. And then I went to the river with the dog. And then I come back and I had to do the front garden. She wants that tidied up a bit. And then I come up to do this. I didn't have time for a bath or a shower. Oh, we got a thumbs down. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Ah, thank you, sir. It's because of you. It's because of you, sir, that I am here, sir. Because little wankers make me do this more often, sir, now. Yes, sir. So, yeah. The poor little mother's drip. You mother's drip. So, yeah, we know we're going to have a few of them little thumbs at the moment because I've upset the apple cart again, I have. I upset the apple cart of the jealous people. And so we're expecting a few little thumbers. So be prepared, my spanner people. We might have a few attackers on later on. You never know. Because now the little thumber saw we are on live, so now he's going to tell his girlfriends for them to come here and do it, you know. And I just say, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Elvis has left the building, and thank you for your donations. My computer and I have a lot in common. Oh, I won't say nothing there, Car. Could get me in trouble with the internet police. I had to thin my beard out and mustache. It was like this. It was like the fucking Predator, you know what I mean? So I had to thin it out a bit. And now I feel fucking great. But you spill a bit of like cider and you can feel it like running down your beard. Inside now, it's inside your beard, and then all of a sudden it'll drip out. I leave that to the imagination. Well, man. The thing is, I mean, life is so short. It's so short. And for somebody of my age, I can tell you life is so short. And I'm afraid if I had my life again, I would not be around wasting my fucking time doing little fucking thumbs down. And when he gets and grows a set of testicles, he will realise what I'm saying now is what he'll be thinking. Hello, Paul. How's it going out, Paul? He'll be thinking my life seems to have been taken forever. Well, the thing is, I just went to the landing window. We call it the landing. and looking out there. I'm looking up on the roundabout. We got a grass roundabout thing, and the kids playing there. You know, all the kids are playing their little game, and I thought, for fuck's sake, you know, it wasn't that long ago. My kids was up on that roundabout because I lived here, in here, for 42 years. So we moved in here when Robert was a baby. We had Jodie here, we had Michelle here, and they're all grown and gone, as you well know. But it's weird to look out the window. It was just like obviously a memory flashback, and I could just, my brain went, oh, I remember my kids playing up there. Oh, hey, I'm home. Where are you? Video. So yeah. So as I say, I will say every week, and because we got 8 people watching and 6 thumbs up, 6 thumbs. So if you'd like to give a thumbs up just to upset these little thumbs downers, thinking, well, there's 6 people will like me, and there's only 1 person who don't like me, so our 6-to-1 ratio is not fucking bad in my eyes. Good God. You know, I've been through some fucking right fucking arguments. So a 6-to-1, 6-to-1 is fucking great. Yes. Yes, lie, because I this chat's not moving, this chat is moving. Oh yes, good. Opposable thumbs gotta have 'em. I know. We gotta have 'em. And I'm saying I'm so lucky that I only got the majority of maybe 5 thumbs down. I was chatting to somebody the other day, and he was like 3,000 thumbs up and 2,500 thumbs down. And I watched the video, and I said, I don't understand, why have they, all these people, and it wasn't, it was only like a month old, this video. So why have all these people thumbed you down? So, you know, I get my average of 5, which is nice. We know exactly what it is, so you know, it's keeping them in their place. It's keeping them like my little pet bitches. Bitches, you're a fucking bitch, like, you know. Memory card corrupt in my mind. Ah, well, the thing which scares me that I got thousands and thousands and thousands of pictures, photos, which are locked away, but I've got 2 big racks of DVDs which are full of photos. There's 200 to a case, so that's 400 DVDs full of photos, because I used to do a lot of photos. And I know, because we all know, that CDs and whatever got a habit of starting to flake. And if they start to flake, you've lost, they're corrupt straight away. Your doodly will not read it. It's an instant corrupty. So yeah, that's a bit worrying, whether I should start putting them onto you know, I'm quite happy with the you know, talk to me, one of these things, you know, because you can get like, you can get 100, excuse me, you can get 100 gig now, 100 gig, you know, these things, you know, and you stick them in and save all your stuff on there. I got quite a few of them, so I could start buying them, because these are down in price now wickedly. You know, that's a 32 gig, and you know how big a photograph is. A flash drive. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, that's Flash Gordon, isn't it? I have CDs from the late 90s that I can still read. Yeah. I think going back that far, it depends what the quality is, you know. And I obviously, because I was a strange bastard. I used to buy anything cheap. Everything had to be cheap. So you know, it'd be worth having a look at my CDs to see if they are still intact. Hopefully they still are. Ah, the old days. Get a mortgage to upgrade memory. Mortgage, mortgage to upgrade memory. Um, yes. Eight watching. So Vince was off on yet another because Vince bought a caravanny, you know, whatever he thingy, and he's away. God love him. And Jason bought a caravanny Volkswagen thingy, and they're away all the time. You know, so you can't stop them. You can't say boo to a baboony. Yeah, I remember paying for 8 mega RAM. Yeah, I got two. I think I got two sticks of 8 somewhere, which I thought, will I sell or will you just well throw it in the bin now, innit? Because this machine is, I think this machine is 32 gig, 32 gig, not meg, 8 meg. God, 8 meg of RAM. Well, as you talking to Karen, I went live. I went live the other day in the shed on Facebook, and I didn't realise because what I was doing something, and I just kept walking to the monitor and seeing if anybody had a question. So not many people joined in, but a lot of people come that I didn't know and just sat there watching, you know. And I went on for hour and a half on a live Facebook. So I do a little couple of live Facebooks as far as Facebook. If I'm out, I might just shove my phone in front of me and do a quick livey. So I'm looking for somebody to come on here and have a chat with me. You know what I mean? Yeah, the mid 90s. Joe 90. I remember Joe 90. So if you're out there and you want to come along, if you want to sit alongside me there and have a chat to me on there, I'd be up to you. You gotta have a camera, obviously, and a microphone. Hello, Pat. You gotta have a camera and a microphone. Hello, Robert, the gifted. Why the fuck am I gifted? I don't play with fucking snakes. I stay well away from fucking anything that hurts. And a snake I know can hurt you. So, Pat now is now known as the Snake Man. The Snake Man. Snake Bite Man. The Snake Bite Man. Fucking good name as well, Alice. Hello, me friends. That's a good. I just don't like him. My neighbour was my best friend when he lived here. Kept snakes. Fuck it. I took him to buy some snakes, you know, so I've had them in my car. But no. They're in the boot. They're not in with me. And I just don't like snakes. You're joking. Oh my God, where do you people live? You know, we don't see a snake from 100 years to the next 100 years. I've seen one snake all my life. I lifted up a tin sheet and there was an adder. Now, oh, how do you know it was an adder, Rob? Well, it's funny enough, in school, they did teach us about these things, and the only British dangerous snake was the adder. And it's got like a yellow V on the back of his neck. And it fucking had a yellow V on the back of his neck. I lifted up this metal sheet, only a kid, And fuck me, that's when I fucking run, Forrest, run. And I never stopped running from fucking snakes. The Voodoo 3D FX card. Yes. Yeah, the Voodoo. I remember the Voodoo. I I get to the heart. You know, you buy your new stuff and put your new stuff in your computers, and then you just chuck your old stuff in the drawer. I got motherboards and graphic cards and cards you shouldn't have bought, like a TV card. Remember, you could buy a TV card. Absolutely fucking crap. But yeah, we all bought them. A very big toad in my garage, but it ran from me under some snakes around for years. Uh, uh, one, one or two. So yeah, I always wanted a TV capture card. Yeah, because I was always into editing. You know, because going back, I've always been a photographer, but I was never a videoer until later in life, and then I started doing videos. But I've always known my way around any video software. You know, you put on Vegas, Sony Vegas, and it'll scare some people to fucking hell, and yet it's quite an easy package to use, Vegas and After Effects and on all them. So I used to nick stuff off the internet years and years and years ago. I was doing the top because in my DJ days, I was nicking the top 20 songs before they got to Britain. Because the Americans had them first, if you all know. The Americans' top 10 was well advanced. Quake blew my mind back in. GL Quake. I don't know, what was his name? I remember something Sam I used to play. Something Sam, a big fucking fella. Guns on his arms and DL Music off YouTube. YouTube wasn't around back in them days, but yeah, I go back to bulletin boards. When I had one of the first computers, there was no such thing as this. This is wow. It was bulletin boards, and you could link into a bulletin board and download stuff off the bulletin board. But it didn't last long, obviously, because technology was fucking flying along. Nothing could stop it. I just got all of Brian Eagle music. Don't know him, Paul. We just tapped the cassette off at FM. That's it. You could tape it straight onto the doodly, couldn't you? The old tape decks. Yes, I used to sell games going back to my pirate. I used to sell PC games for 40 quid a disc. 40 quid is what, 60 dollars ish, $60 a disc, because I could get 4 games on each disc. So you was getting 4 games, which is a tenner each, 40 quid all day long, never stopped. But things just went wild, yeah. I blew up an ecosystem, and I knew exactly what I did because I I had the jack in my hand, and as I went like that, my brain said, "Whoa, whoa!" and it was too late. I plugged it in, and I looped it, and I blew it. What was that called? The Vortex, the 8-track Vortex, like a reel to reel, but you could do 4 tracks on it, then double you put your 4 tracks onto one, and then you'd have another 3 tracks, and then you start singing to yourself. In other words, Alex, Alex the fun man. Alex has been having some fun, leading and talking about thumbs. But gosh, you've been everywhere, haven't you, Alex? Christ, do you want to sit down for a bit? The piano key. Remember the piano key cassette? You shut the lid and then you had to clink, and you had to do two buttons at the same time, record and play. Tink. Everybody say hello. I am dizzy. Don't say that for fuck's sake. I burned my CD music. There you are, Alexi. Everybody likes you. And why the hell shouldn't they? We had those cassette players. Yes, the old clunk click every trip. Because it was quite hard to do the two keys, wasn't it? You had to hold down record and then press play at the same time. It wasn't the easiest thing. And they then took that to the video player, which was a piano key. They called it the piano key. Exactly the same sort of things. You had to press it, and then some clever bastard brought out a remote control, and that was the end of the world as we knew it. Everybody got lazy. Everybody put their feet up on a stool, and we all used this remote control thing. Now, in my day, it was a pool cue. And you could just about reach the telly with a pool cue and press the button on it, because we had like 4 buttons going back to them days. You had 4 buttons on the telly, and you could press a button and it changed the channel for you. And then they went to the dial one. Remember the dial telly? Oh God, what are we talking about here? Be honest, people. Who you bought Betamax? Betamax. They said that was going to be the thing. So you wanted Betamax, and there was another one will come right alongside Betamax, which never took off. Remember, you could buy a big. It looked like an LD, which fitted on your player, on your video player, and you used to be able to hire films, and it was like this fucking big. I forget what that was called, but it didn't last long, and it was a very good make. I still have a VHS that works. We was talking about that the other day, Paul, because we still got some films up in the attic on VHS, and we got nowhere playing them now. So we'd have to go to a rumble sale, a boot sale, whatever you want to call them, and probably pick up a VHS. Otherwise, you got to send it away to get it done for you, haven't you? Me and my wife still have VHS. Wait there, I'm gonna have a drink, just in case people think I'm sobering up. Ah, 8 thumbs. We got 8 thumbs. Well, I'll be a thumber. We went through the little scenario about talking about little children who wants to put thumbs facing downwards, and how lucky I am to only have 5 bitches. You know, some people got more than 5 bitches. I've only got 5 bitches, so they work well for me. I gotta be honest. I don't pay them; they pay me. So thank you very much, bitches, and keep putting them thumbs down for me. Because you know, I'm not being funny now. The other day, if you want to listen to this, the other day, I did 4 videos in one day. 4 different subjects in the same day, and I thought, what the fuck am I doing here? I really should I really should sit back and take it easy. But 4 videos in one day. It was like I was doing a restore. I did a restore, and I thought, oh fuck, I gotta just well, I've been because the works is on holiday. I've been fucking about, so I've been in the shed having a laugh, like you know what I mean. And I did 4 things: restore, I made something, and then I fixed something, and then I probably went drone flying, all in one day. So these little thumbers, I could put 4 videos on a day. But what I'm actually doing is um, stockpiling. So I got a calendar on a computer, obviously, and I'm spacing them out every 2 days, and I'm nearly up to Christmas already. So they're thumbing down things that if you have a look at the date, I actually loaded it. It could be like, it could be a year old. Poor fuckers. I never wanted to drink my mother-in-law. What? What subject have you gone on? Because obviously you're on a different subject than I'm on. So, yes, Alex, I made this. I'm going deep sea canal fishing, magnet fishing for a laugh, you know. And I can get we got, as you know, down the road here, 300 yards away, we got a big lake, Tredegar House Lake. So I'm going there. I've just ordered some para string rope, stringy stuff, because that don't need much to take that one. I thought, well, I can stick this in my pocket and just gonna have a laugh down the lake, and then if I get like good at it, I got a big one like this over the works. I will make the same thing out of that one. It's another thing I wanted to do, Karen. You know, I've got a metal detector over there, and I paid good money for the fucking thing, and I've used it once, and I've got no interest at all in it. It was something that went through my mind. Oh, I'd love to go. I'd love to go metal detecting, and I went once, and I thought, what the flick is this all about? Absolutely crap. And because it's quite hard. You got to dig holes. So at least with the magnet fishing keeper, you don't really do much work, do you? Just throw the fucking thing, pull it back, throw it, pull it back, throw it, and pull it back. So I want to do that. So within the next, the string or whatever you want to call it, para rope, para thing, is due here by the 2nd or the 3rd of next month, which is not long. It's the first Saturday now, so it's not long. And then I'm going down there doing it. Paracord. I'm going down there doing it. I'm going to have a go. Hello, Sebastian. Sebastian will come with me, see? He's the sort of man who'll come with me. Won't you, Seb? Magnet fishing we're talking about. Well, we was talking about everything on the fucking planet earlier on. You've missed some really strange topics. I won't say what they are because you want to go on that topic again. By the way, it's done today makes more sense. Yeah, where? Well, you gotta go to a place that. Hello, I went magnet fishing in the canal. Jeez, them barges are heavy. You gotta go for a place where obviously a lot of people go, or a lot of people go swimming, or a lot of people fuck about. What do you say? Because you're with me at the mo too. I reckon magnet fishing would be a good laugh. And some of the stuff they're pulling, as you say, is unfucking believable. Rings and all sorts of stuffy. So yeah, I made one. I'll show it again, Kasebia. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. It's only a little one. It's only a little. It's it's the magnets out of our microwave oven. We got the need for the microwave ovens, and it's that. And I made a thing. The thing you don't really need to think the thing, do you? You can just put a string through a magnet and throw a magnet in the river. I thought, because I'm a clever fuck, I'd put 4 magnets on a stick. You know, so they're spaced out. So when you're pulling it, it'll be more like a rake. You know what I mean? So you're pulling 4 times ratio to 1. Work that one out and send me a postcard. Somebody got a car out with a big magnet. You'd have to be a fucking big magnet to pull a fucking car out of the river, I know. What are you on about, Lionel? Wait, we're on. Use the rope. Never dawn on us to use the rope. I'm missing something. I'm a nosy fucker. See, I got to catch up on this. I can't see what Pat said unless I go backwards. Magnet rake, yeah, good idea, but it'll snag. Nah, not with my muscles. Along with getting what we used to do when I was a lot younger, we had canoes and we used to go where all the fishermen went because all our canals are like overhanging trees. So we used to go along there in a canoe picking all the floats, all the fishing floats, because when you cast, you get snagged in the tree and then you snap it. And because going back to my day, a good fishing float cost you a couple of quid. But today, obviously, you can buy a pack of 6 from China for fucking £3. So yeah, but that's what we used to do with the canoes. And I like to get back into that as well. I like to go canoeing as well. I want to go magnet fishing with the bank. I could tell you stories about that as well, mate. With the night safe deposit thing, with a free bab hook. You put it in the night deposit chute, and when they go there and they put the bag in and shoot it down the chute, they think it hits the bottom, but it don't actually hit the bottom. The hook catches it, and when the fucker's gone, you pull it back up, and you got a bag full of goodies. That's only what I heard. I don't know if it works, but I'm too tall for canoe. I don't know. Me and Neil, we had a double canoe. We went from Pontypool to the Brecon Beacon. It was a canoe club, but I had the 2-man canoe. Neil was in the back. He was a big tall fucker, and I was in the front, a little short fat fucker. And we went 20 odd miles up the Brecon Beacon, which is the Monmouthshire Canal, as you obviously know. Be back in 5. I'll be back in 5. See, now, if you give me more time, I can have sound effects on you as well. So I could actually put on a sound effect. Wait there, I could do this once. Wait there, I'll do this now. See if I can do this. There, see that? Wait, it'll come up on YouTube now any minute. It should come up on YouTube. There you are, look, see. So yeah, I should have been doing that, but I could actually put sound effects on and all sorts, and we could have a really good channel going on here, which we got a really good channel anyway. But we got 9 people watching, and 8 thumbs. So 8 thumbs and 1 thumb down is 9. 9 take away 1. I only ever canoed in this huge lakes in upstate Maine. Your your canoes are completely different to what I mean. We have just now started getting American-looking type canoes because they're like they're like flat bottom big things. Going back to my days in canoes, and you made them out of canvas and a couple of different sized bike wheels. I don't know if you ever made ever made a canoe. You get a bike wheel, cut it in half, and then you use different size wheels, obviously, and then you screw your battens to the thing, and then you get that shape of the canoe. And we used to cover it then with canvas and black bitumen, tar. Sounds like that sort of thing. A pot belly canoe. But the thing is, back in them days, you could balance yourself on a round bottom. There's no way today I could do a round bottom one because I couldn't balance myself. I'm too old for that sort of shit. I roll over and drown myself. But they were called. We used to make them quite often. Canoes. Not long and skinny, but really wide in the middle. Yeah. I mean, they got them now, aren't they? They make them now so light you can carry it with one hand. What do they call them now? It's like a kayak. Is it a kayak or something like that? They call now. There's different names, different things. So I'm quite happy with this magnet thing. I keep looking downwards and seeing a magnet thing here, but I'm really quite happy with that. And I reckon I can't wait to go and fucking throw it in the river. I had a round bottom river canoes in the Limerick's. They're, because you got the paddles. I know I couldn't do that now. I know. I've seen too many YouTube videos of old people trying to get into a canoe. We used to build rafts. What out of? Oh man, what was the rafts made out of? Because we did a jetty and we managed to nick them like blue big 45-gallon drums, the blue ones, the plastics. Hi Pat. Don't I? We want to know, Carlton. We want to know. We want to know what you made. What was? How do you make a raft? What was the materials? Is it like a couple of like pallets and a lot of bloody dugouts? They tried to make us make one of them in school, right? A dugout and like the caveman would have made, obviously. Oil drums and pallets. So we tried to make one, and it was going to take us probably about 82 years to finish it, So fair dues to the teacher. He borrowed a chainsaw and helped us dig it out a bit. Otherwise, we'd probably still be there now, making it 40 years later. But burn a fire in the middle of the log. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it done. What happened to your welder friend? What happened to your welder friend? Everybody I know is a welder, Carlton. Everybody I know is a welder. Jason is a camping man. Tony is buying a camper. He's going to go camping manning. We all know Vince is a camper man. So come weekends or, they're gone. Well, a chainsaw is what any good. as as I said, it was going to take us. It was going to take us 40 fucking years. So yeah. Hello, Joe. It was going to take us about 40 years to dig a fucking canoe for fuck's sake. So yeah, to cheat, and I think all of us would have cheated back in them days. I bet the thing is still there today. 60 fucking years later on. It was a laugh. Yeah, making a dugout with Stone Age tools. It was. I think it was more. It was more punishment. It was more punishment than. It was more punishment than a project. The fucker just hated us. I think. 11 people watching. Oh, we're see what's happening because as you know, I don't really advertise now that Rob's coming on live, but I did say because of the response I had with my bitches, we decided to go live now more often because you got to keep them lads happy. You got to keep your bitch happy. So you might see me, but I'm not going to come on advertising. I don't want to come on advertising. I just want you to see me up live and say, oh, I'll pop on, say hello to Rob, and then I'll make up an excuse and say, oh, my tea's ready. I'll see you later, and that's good enough. We don't want you to. If you're having if you sat there having a laugh with us, then sit there having a laugh. And the Lionel said to me, "Who's the bitches? Come on, Lionel, you know who the bitches are. Come on now." And as Lionel said, which was one of the best comments I had, was it's just a gang of us getting together, having a chat, and having a drink, And I thought, well, that's true. I'm not doing it for anything else because I tell you now, YouTube is not worth doing anything for. YouTube is gone. YouTube is so screwed up. It's pointless. So don't think, oh, well, I'll start making 6,000 videos, become famous, and it's not going to happen on YouTube. It's definitely not going to happen on YouTube. Screwtube. Screwtube is now the new saying. So yeah, and now we had a letter off AdSense. AdSense is the people who pay you. They're changing their they're changing their policies as well. So AdSense is going to cut down the money if your video is not suitable for others to watch. You know the others, which I think there's a few channels out there shouldn't be watched. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely fucking waste of time in sort of channels. But who's the bitches? Well. I could tell you some stories, Lionel. The ones really went free in their minds. That's the ones. That's the ones, Lionel. Yes, them ones are still. After all these years, I'm still embedded, planted in their little fucking cotton picking mind, and they can't shake me. They cannot shake me. And I think it's purely my fault because we was talking about this last week. It don't matter what subject you go on. If you go on, how to make a nail out of a welding rod, my name's going to pop up because I've probably done a video about it. So whatever they go, if they go searching on YouTube for I think I'll make it a front wheel for my bicycle, they're going to pop across my name somewhere down the line, so they cannot get rid of me. So I'm happy with that because as you know, you a click up or a click down gives you a bonus prize. So they can do what the fuck they like. They're not ever gonna worry me because my life. They gotta sit back and think, fucking hell, don't this man ever stop? My life is so full to the fucking brim. I don't have time to sit down and stop and say, oh, I'm gonna give a thumbs down today to somebody. I haven't got time for that, I'm afraid. So, God love rock and roll. Um, I'm happy my life is so strange and I'm so fucking busy and I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I'm fucking doing everything I can possibly do. I like that sort of style. I don't wanna sit down and be old yet. Right, enough of that. All right, we'll go on to something else now. Answer me this, guys. Okay, Lionel, wait there. I'll put that up in fucking green and orange. If plastic straws are the Earth's threat, then, where's Jason? I think he's gone. I know he had a lot of work on, but I think he's gone camping. Same as Vince. Then, what about plastic tampon? Yeah, I don't know because I've got to be honest. Jason is with the Argonauts. Uh, he's out there, man. Yeah, he's out there. Um, I see Jason twice, 3 times a week. Um, I see Seb twice a week. I see everybody I should see as often as possible, but cardboard, ooch, lol. You lost me, Vine, because Lionel, because I've never actually seen one of them. You know, I got no interest in what they look like. I'm afraid. I was using it. What did they use it? Make a template. What are you making? What are you making, Paul? Tell us. Tell us. What are you making? Come on, tell us. Wait, I'm going to put that up in. So you got to tell us. And if I put it up there, the Earth's threat is man. That's fucking true enough, Pat. That's true enough. We fucked this Earth up, haven't we? And you know, we've all done a little bit, but there's no stopping it now. Anyway, I want to know what Paul's making. I'm making a custom fitted shelves. Where's what they fitting into? Obviously, they're fitting into something to have to use a cardboard template. That's a declaration of. Mm. I suppose that's discrimination as well, isn't it? Because I don't know what a woman's thing looks like. You know what I mean? Not a woman's thing, but a woman. You know, corner of my kitchen. Well, they say it's better to make it out of cardboard first. I do a lot of cardboard templates because then you draw on the cardboard, add an half-inch here, take away this corner here, add a bit more over there. Uh, oh, what are we talking about? No, no, sweetie, you must. Yeah, right. Karen is here, but Karen should be sticking up for her rights. Sticking up for her right was not a pun. He is very funny, Lionel. He is very funny, and that's why the man is loved by us all. And he's just yet another man, very much similar to a lot of people we know now. A lot of people on here will speak their minds. You know, you got to speak your mind. You got, you know, if you can't speak your mind in front of friends, all right. I did. I don't think I spoke my mind a couple of years ago. I thought I was being quite honestly normal. Somebody had upset my wife, and you know I attacked it, but I was in the wrong for defending my wife. So they thought it was funny. I didn't fucking find it funny, and I got christened for it. So yeah, I don't. I will never take that back. I will never take that back to whoever. It was crude, rude from somebody what I think might be a paedophile. You know what I mean? So carry on. Carry on thumbing me as long as you want to thumb me, you know what I mean? Yeah, precisely. I mean, going back, we had some good times, you know what I mean? We had some really fucking good times. There was a lot of us, and there was one who seemed overpowering and wanted to take over the show, and he's still doing it today. Without a doubt, he's still doing it today. And that's his prerogative, and that's his life. It's nothing at all now to do with me. Hey, JD. Aye, come on, put the other two L's on. That's it. Aye, Aye, JD. How's it going, mate? The way she walks. See, look, everybody's saying I JD. I pat, I cat, and I rub. I always come. Notice I'm always last. People always say I rub last. They gotta say I because I'm just fucking nobody. I'm just sat over there in the corner talking to my fucking self. Oh no, he said I said. All right, Seb, you're last. The the winter. Why I love her. Why I love her so. Oh yeah. So yeah, my channel didn't take a fall after the falling out. My channel did not take a fall whatsoever. In fact, I think because of all the animosity and all the threats and all the fucking World War fucking five, my channel actually got bigger pretty quick. And I've always noticed that their channels have always stayed quite small. And to me, and I'll still say to me, there's only one thing that means: people don't fucking like you. And you can have your little meetings and you can talk to each other and say, George, you hear what he just fucking said then? People don't fucking like us. They fucking don't. What they're actually doing is using and abusing. And that's what it's all about. So yeah, carry on regardless. You want to carry on, carry on. But right, it's got to, car. It's got to. Come on, be honest. I go from one end to the other end, and then I'll sit and think about it and do completely the opposites. Now, I took my car crash down, right? My car crash is due back up very shortly. I had to take it down for a while legal, legal, legal things went around. So my car crash will be going back up, and straight after the car crash will be a chat about my car crash. Um, you know, I got out of the car. I'm alive. For fuck's sake, what else do you want? It wasn't that bad. It wrote my car off, but that was a godsend. Maybe. What do you say about that, Seb? Maybe. Because the fucking van I got now is... The van I got now is doing my fucking head in. You can never be too careful. It, well, I don't know if you saw the car crash, Paul. It was, you know, I think I'm a big fella and I took it quite well. But if that was a girl, if that was an old man, you could have had more damages. It was their fault, Lionel. It was proven because little old me, I had a dash cam, and now where the accident happened was in a 50-50 situation that he'd pay 50%, I'd pay 50%, and you'd all walk away. But my car was a write-off. So when the insurance people said, can you please send the dash cam footage, I won the case straight away. Because on the dash cam, I will show you, I will dig it out and show it to you. I was stopped. When that car hit me, I was actually stopped. I hit the brakes that fast that I stopped. Hello, Tony. There's a man you don't hear very much of. He answers his phone about once a month. But that's the way it goes. I won the case. They paid out very nicely for what my car was worth. I think, you know, I don't think I would have got that much for my car, but they thought my car was worth that much. And I bought the van, but you know. Hi Pat, hi this, hi that, hi Tony, hi everybody. Hang on, I got to open the door for the dogs. You want to go out, do you? The door blew shut and locked the dogs in. So I, Tony's. Right, no mate, got a wig on. Got a wig on now. Tone, have you got a scrap bin? Can I scrounge for your scrap bin? You got a scrap pile? I need a couple of pieces of metal. Do I? Or don't I? I don't know. What do you want now, in? You wanted the door open? It's open. Yeah, fat. What you after? I don't know. I will. When I see you, I'll speak to you about it. I don't know. It was only a couple of pieces about a foot long. I wasn't robbing the bank. It was a couple of pieces about a foot long. But I probably the works is on holiday. You see, so I probably get it over the works when the works go back and out to the scrap on the old tow bars, etc., 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 etc. I want to make it a can crusher, but I thought about it, and then I thought wise about it, because I can make a can crusher by lever. You see that? Oh fuck! I'm gonna put that up on air now. Wait there, stay there now, because he says it all the time, people. I'm gonna put it up right up on air now. Here it comes. Get ready. There you are. He says it all the time. So I could make an hand crusher, obviously. They're easy enough. It's only leverage, isn't it? It's the same as a guillotine and everything else. It's all down to leverage. But I wanted one to fit onto the lathe yet again. But the thing is, I think it'd be too fast. And I can't slow the lathe down any more than it already is, even in the low gear. So what I'd need, I'm in Bristol first thing. Oh, come and pick me up first. Take me with you. I'm free. So, I think the lever's too fast. You'd never have time to put a can in. But there's other alternatives. There's a few other alternatives with two wheels, tires. Food would slice kind of. I made an hydraulic one, and I'd made one of 2-ton jack leg. I like to make it. I'd like to make hydraulic, but you know, a quick. But there's no way I'm ever going to find one of them. All slow. Lyle, got any frog legs? Look at how punch press works. Yeah, I've looked every video to mankind, and because I study, I do study like a crazy person. I study, but I can't get a motor with a gearbox to go that well. I couldn't. I don't want to obviously buy a motor with a gearbox on it. The only gearbox I've ever seen which is capable of this sort of stuff is Tony's dad's on his bench, but I don't think I can nick her. But I got a rotavator off Tony, and I think the gearbox off that would slow me down to a good taut, because the my crusher, is it called a crusher or whatever I made the other month? That's still in the shed. The lathe was too fast for that, and the belts were slipping. So if I could taut that up a bit by altering ratios of the, and put a gearbox on, obviously, to slow it down a bit. Just what I was about to say. What was you about to say, Tom? Right there. Right there, lads. Tony's going to say something. I bet the cash crans and drive over the bloody cans. Yeah, drive it in the van. Yeah, that's. Well, you saw me. I do just chuck them on the floor and walk over them, because you know you got. I'm not 20 stone. I'm 18 stone. You got 18 stone wandering around the place with a pair of rigger boots on. The rotavator, right? Yes, that's over the works. I'm gonna strip that and get the gearbox out of that. Get a kid to stump on him. Even better, get a kid to do it. It's something it's something you don't want, but it's just something you'd like to make. You know, just to see what yours would be like. Oh, see if you know it's not going to be bad. There's two car tires like this, either side, and you drop this down into a car tire, and it'll just flatten it like there's no tomorrow. That was all right. So I've got two little wheels about this big. I could probably put a chain on, and run a motor onto it, and you just drop your can in there, and it just fucking bollocks it through there, you know. A beer can in aluminum. Can anyway. What's with the flag? Because I was talking about the flag, right? Now, as we all know, Lionel is Canadian, and I said I've never met a bad Canadian. All right, Lionel said he's met thousands, but he lives in Canada. But I've never I've never met a bad Canadian. Now we got bitches all over the world, you know. I got 5 bitches, as you well know, and they're spread all over the world. But They're bitches with brains, obviously, but I've never met a bad Canadian. Americans and whatever, but you know, it's they're straighten the cans out as they can. They are worth 5 cents. They said, and talking to what Paul has just said there, I'll click Paul up. They saying, right, they should bring back that. They should bring back deposits. So people wouldn't throw fucking things around, right? If you had 5p back, if you had 5p back on that, like, you know, you go back, when you take it back to the shop when you buy your next 6-pack, you take it back because you'd have 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, you'd have 30p back off whatever. So yeah, they should bring that back as well as hanging. You want to meet my neighbour. A bit late now, Tone, but you know, I will if you want me to, mate. What's your neighbour up to? What's he there's a trick to understanding Canadians. Simple. Come on, Lionel, you can tell it. Remember the Corona van? My dad drove the Corona van. He was a Corona man, delivery man. He came, pop bottles all over the fucking place. But you used to nick the pop bottles, didn't you? You used to nick the pop bottles and then get the money back on them. We used to do it up the shops because they used to put the bottles at the back. So we go at the back, nick all the bottles, go round the front, and I reckon our shop fella knew he was doing it. But he was a nice person, you know what I mean? Scotland's great. With gas bottles, you get 30p off the next one. And 50p off soda ones. And they'll wash, reuse, I think. Yeah, they should bring it back because that would do away with a lot of this recycling fucking shit you got. You know, we do all this recycling over this country. We got like 4 different bins now. You got to put your cans in one bin. You got to put your bottles in another bin. We don't see none of that money, mind. So if you chuck away, Captain, if you chuck away, say, 200 cans a week, you're not going to get a penny for it. The council's nicking all our money. So yeah, I think the money is gone, and everything you put in there, apparently all the food goes to piggeries and whatever. We're feeding. Well, surely we should get pork fucking cheaper than if we're feeding their pigs. And that's what I say about cans, bottles. And that's why a lot of people now are keeping their own cans. You're crushing them or whatever and melting them. And you're getting your money back a lot fucking more than they'd give you if they ever thought they'd give you anything. Who's Tim? Timmy! Tim the Tool Man. I got you, Tim. I see you. Takes me a while. We had Captain on first there. Look, our Captain. And just under Captain, we had Tim. Say hello to everybody. 11. Oh, we got 13 people watching now. People. They probably come on this late because they realizes that I've had a few drinks, you see. I just had a few drinks. And they think, oh, well, he's going to start on one of his fucking rants. And I've already done all my rants. My rants are finished with. I love my bitches. I love them to bits. For somebody to hate me for that amount of time, that's fucking great. I should go down in history. I should go down in history for the most hated man by 5 people for the rest of their lives. 15 people watching now. Fucking hell, come on now. Wait there. I gotta talk to Mr. fucking Beer Can. No, we've had a good conversation. This is what we was getting down to. I gotta put that on, Pat. That is fucking beautiful. That is that is poetry, isn't it? Ah, the Tinkerer. That's a fantastic name. See, yes. Just come on, say aye. That's all you got to do. We don't expect we don't expect people to be hanging around all their fucking lives watching live shows. Just come on, say hi, Rob. How's it going, mate? I, Karen, I, Tony, Tim, Paul, Justin, and it goes on for like 900 fucking people. But come on, say hello. I like to see people saying hello because it just I'm not dead. I'm not forgotten yet. Uh, and if I'm dead, I'm not going to be forgotten, obviously, because I've got enough videos to go on for another fucking 10 years, probably. So I'm still going to get thumbs down 10 years after I'm fucking dead. That's fucking bad, isn't it? We all went quiet, did we? I expect a hell of a lot more. A lot more. Huh? They're pretty much only live show. I fit in well. Been with me from the start, Kay, haven't you? You've been with me from the start, without a doubt. This was the Karen and Robert show. You know what I mean? We used to have some good people on. You know, Tony used to come on. Vince used to come on. What's his name? Wayne Ellis used to come on. Wait, let me have a look. Howard Taylor used to come on. Rob Newton. Remember Rob Newton? You be on to them, mate. Um, we are the misfits. We are the misfits. I just do not understand, right? I'm talking to Tim and I'm talking to JD. Why the hell do cowboy hats suit you so well? If you walked down the street with a cowboy hat on, nobody'd say boo to you. If I put a cowboy hat on, because you know I got a couple up there, I've got two cowboy hats. If I put a cowboy hat on, people think I'm a fucking idiot. Michael, how's it going, mate? Michael's popped in as well, huh? So, yes, cowboy hats. Why do cowboy hats suit people so well? It looks like they go to sleep in them, you know? It looks like they go to bed in them, and their hat is that good. There's a guy on Facebook whose thing is just say hello. He goes up to total strangers and says hello, and he meets the right characters, and that's what it's all about. I think it's what it's all about. Maybe it's not that the hat. What's the head? Well, hat it makes it look natural. It's wearing a hat. That in makes it. I'm lost. Bobster, is it the shape of your head? I don't know. I'll go and get it. It's only over here. You watch when I wear these hats, baseball caps as they call them in this stupid country of ours. I wear these all my life. All my life, you'll always see me with one of these hats on, and I put a cowboy hat on, and people just fucking laugh. All right, so no laughing. Now, it wasn't it wasn't a cheap one. It was from America, and I'll show you. It was from America. Well, little old wine drinker me. So yeah, I just looks like a fucking big fat Plymouth with an hat on. You know, I don't even know how to wear a fucking hat. You know what I mean? Be like fishing maybe. You're laughing, innit? I can see you laughing. No, not laugh. Yes, right. Okay, you're all out of laugh. But this one, I'm sure this one's supposed to have like dingles on. Do you call it dingles? Now, I'm not being funny. There's two people on the internet could put this hat on, walk around, and people wouldn't say fucking boo to them. They look so fucking natural. I'm sure this is supposed to have corks dangling down so I could go to I've got me singing Japanese, you got me singing Japanese. Say, well, I think so. So, yeah. I tell you what we could do is give the fucking things away. Bust. Leave it alone. Buster fancies it. We could give them away. Needs to be worn in. Yeah, I don't know. Look at your picture. Your picture is just, you know, it looks like you were born with it. Gabby Hayes. Chinese man, love you long time. Meet you Chinese. Anyway, talking about Chinese, I bought a new plasma cutter. I don't think I put the video up yet, but I bought a new plasma cutter. Because I popped mine when pop goes a weasel. And I bought a new one from England. Yay, England! Well, on England, it says from China. So I said, there's a China now in England. You know that, don't you? So, it's in Kent. Somewhere in Kent, there's a China. And I bought a plasma cutter. Touch wood. Touch wood. It's working. It works all right. 7-year-old. Mini biker rallies. Well, I think the only way we can do this, JD, is I come down on one of these bike rallies, and if I walk alongside you with my hat on, they won't laugh at me because you got your hat on. Is that right? Don't laugh at me. I wear a black Make Canada Great Again hat. You can't do it, Line. Sorry, mate. You can't do it. The world is so fucking screwed. We have got no chance of our lifetimes ever getting this back on track. Unless some sort of law comes in now that they start hanging people and beating them the fucking with big sticks, then we got no chance. I wear a gel tech hat. I always wear my it's not, I wear it, my Newport, usually my Newport one, because or my flying one. If I'm going flying, I wear a flying one. I don't know what is a gel tech, a name or something, is it, Captain? Britex. 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 So yeah, I just always wore a hat. Always. When you're welding, because we didn't weld with the shields you got now on covers most of your head, but back in the old days, you either wore your hat like that, welding, and you got the shield in front of you with that little fucking square like that, and you're fucking used to do that sort of thing. Or you could get a full full body welding suit if you wanted to. Bob's squat. Yeah, I got the squat one. Yeah, I like my squat. South Wales aero teacher, something like that was. We did bring up a name for the squat. South Wales aero fucking thing, aero something or other to do with drones, technician or something like that, you know. The old flat hat. Paul, from your mouth to good ears. From my mouth to a liberal. I can't keep up the writing, see, because you write faster than I can fucking read. Captain, thought you have skull covered hats. I got a boob inspector hat. That's fucking disgusting. You had to fucking lower the fucking scene, didn't he? There's all us being fucking grown up, talking normal. I'm going to put that up there, Tone. I'm going to put that up there. You're going up on the fucking doodly. Pussy hat. All right, Paul's won you. Paul's even worse. He's talking pussy. I want Purple People's Live Matter. Purple People's Lives. It's going downhill now. Oh, yeah, she Karen's noticed because you're talking pussy. Going downhill, down, right. Used to have a copper's hat. LOL. Yeah, that's worth putting up, isn't it? That's a funny one. That's worth putting up. I had no word of a lie. I'll call Shirley up here and she'll tell you. I give 2 black bags. You know the black bags for your rubbish? I give 2 black bags of hats away. There is a video on here somewhere where I got like 30 hats on my head. Right up there like that. Balancing on my head. We did it one night for a laugh. And I've done a video somewhere, and every time I turned around, I changed my hat to see if my mates would notice I had a different hat on every fucking 4 minutes. But I give them all away. I'm maybe down to maybe 10, 12 hats now. But I love my hats. I did have a hat off Speech Andy, and Andy sent me in a hat. God love him. And this flag here was sent to me by the lovely man here. Come on. Why do we say on most Canadian flags, be careful if you get cancer? It's not fucking nice, is it? You can get a cancer off a Canadian hat, apparently. Yes, hoodie. You can get cancer off. Tell him, Lionel. Tell him I'm not lying. You can get cancer off a Canadian flag. Yeah. Do tinfoil hats count? Well, that's Tapper's department, isn't it? We haven't talked to Tapper for a while because I think he's definitely in need of a thing because He's into orbs now. Orbs. You see the floating. So he's watching the videos looking for orbs. Now, orbs. My friend used to look at orbs, and he said if you zoom in on an orb, you know what an orb is, don't you? If you zoom in on it, you'll actually see a face. You'll see a face on it, right? Like a ghostly face. If you got to zoom right in like this, close, and you'll see a face on it, dust balls. Now, a lot of people say it could be something in the camera, and a lot of people say it could be something drifting past on a doodly. But it's like, it's like everybody got a theory on everything these days. But some orbs will change direction. So it's either we're never gonna know, are we? We're never gonna know. Are we ever gonna know that there is people sat on the Mars? Is there? Is there people actually sat on Mars watching us? No, I bought a telescope a couple of years back, and I was looking at the moon. And you look at the moon in the night, and you'd swear blind it's like looking at cities, all like lit up. You know, you can well imagine that, can you? With our satellites going over the Earth, you see all this, like everything's lit up, and you see like the coastline because the shape of all the big buildings. Well, you look at the moon, and it looks like that in the night. You swear blind. Everybody sat around their campfires, watching us down on Earth. Funny enough, no, Car. Funny enough. Funny you should say that, Car. I got a sheet of metal in the shed, and I thought, fuck, I'm bored as fuck. Will I start making a tug, a boat? Because I always wanted a tug. no puns. I always wanted to make a tug, a steel one. So I had this big sheet of metal, and I thought, well, now, have I ever made a hat? I made a boot. Have I ever made a hat? I can't. Tug. I can't. I can't really remember if I made one. There's 19 people watching us. That's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful people. Now 5 of them are haters. So 5 off 19. I got a wicked way of thinking, but so yes, a hat. I either seen one or I've made one. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask about if anybody's seen me walking around in a steel hat. Old man welder, he just keeps texting. He just keeps texting. Tugs, jokes, what kind of man asked for? I gotta ask you a question here, and you can all answer me, right? Answer me now. Here comes, you can all ask the question. Do you laugh at some of the comments as well, or do you laugh at some of the things I say? Do you actually like burst out laughing, or is it just me? Is it a fiction? Because I find most things funny because I was born that way. You know, I like my laugh. And Tim says both. Tony says yes. I laugh at both. Search and the effectiveness of tinfoil. Captain says yes. I find whether this is my sense of humor, I find some of the things you say as if I was sat next to you, you know, if I was sat next to you talking to you. And I find something funny. And as we all know that Old Man Welder is got to be one of the funniest men on the fucking internet. But is it funny or laughing at anything? Hello? I laugh at anything. I laugh. I do laugh. I got to be honest. And I think laughing is good for you. The 18 people watching us, hopefully you're laughing, even if you are on the wrong side. But it was, we always remember that because in one of the conversations one night, we were called the dark side, right? Me and my cronies were called the dark side. So, wait there. So that made them the light side, right? They're the light side, we're the dark side. And I thought that was a fucking hilarious because I'm not being funny. If the world comes to a close end, I want to be on the dark side. I'd want to go out there and shoot people and kill them and eat them if need be. You know, on the light side, what are you going to do? You're going to starve to death. So go to the dark side, Luke. So you got to go to the dark side. Otherwise, the bus is gone. You're going to be dead when the war comes and all this caper. Can you see it? Be honest now. Let's have a conversation here. If a war starts tomorrow, would you go and sign up? Because I would. If 66, I'd walk into the place and say yes. I'd sign up. Chuck me on a boat. I'm on my way. A lot of people wouldn't do that because they'd miss tally. Yes, I'll join up if I can take my phone with me. All right, Dad's fucking army. Do you think you are good as Hitler? Yes, I would join up and I would go to Tony's house first and shoot him, and then on the way past. Over the bridge. I went over the bridge the other day and it was free. Fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. After all these years. And I helped build a bastard thing. The old bridge. Not the new one. The old one. I helped build that. And it's free now. All these years. Fucking hell. Unbelievable. So, we can go anywhere we want to go now. You can go anywhere you want to go. Tony, I would join Dad's army. Good. There, I was just talking about you, and we was just talking about you. Honest to God, you will not believe if you skip back 2.5 seconds, we just mentioned your name. So, and if Captain's still here, I actually mentioned Captain's name again in a video, and I actually put his name in one of my videos because I'm not afraid to put people's names on my videos. I say. Yes, I got this off Tony, whatever Tony's name is. Yes, so-and-so sent me this. I'll put the name on the video. I've never been afraid to do that. And it always disturbs me that people do videos and you can see they're on about me, but they just never mention me. They could say, yeah, this is the way Rob Nurden done it. I thought I'd do this similar, but no, my name is never mentioned in anybody else's video. So, I think, yeah, I agree with that, Captain. I do, honest to God, I do agree with that, and I do say it a lot. And I actually on one of my videos now due up. I can't tell you which video because I got a stockpile now of videos, all programmed. What do you call it? Scheduled. They're all scheduled to come on. I made a song for you. That's true enough. I just can't see why people are scared to mention people's names. Hello, my auntie. How's your devil, are you? So yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yes, it is. I mentioned you in mine and Karen and the rest of the gang. I'm just, we was talking about the good side and the bad side, and yet the bad side, which is us, are flying subscribers, and yet the bad side, which is them, are not getting fucking nothing because they hate too many people. You can't hate people in this world. I'm afraid you cannot go out there hating people. It's not on. It's not going to happen. Oh, nice one. It's not going to happen. And as I said last time I was live, I was debating to become a preacher and sit here and start preaching to you and telling you there's no reason to hate. You're not hating a person because you don't really know if that person is real. All you're hating is an image. You're hating an image of somebody. I'm only an image to you. You're never going to touch me face to fucking face. You're never going to come that close to me. So I'm an image. So why do you hate images? So yeah, see, I could be a fucking pretty good preacher. I don't mention names because I don't talk on my drones. You could like make one of them like banners up, and you could fly across the screen, dragging. Never say never. Dragging a banner. I know Rob Naden. He's the fucker who taught me into buying a drone. Yeah. I put mine up for sale, Andy. If you're listening, I put mine up for sale because I wanted to upgrade, and I'm just getting fucking so much stick. What's the best price? I said that is my best price. That is my best price. I said, if you buy a drone, what's the first thing you do? I don't know. Tell me. Okay, Rob, I'll tell you. The first thing you do if you buy a drone, you buy a fucking backpack or something to carry the drone in, right? Add on 30 quid, $30, whatever, right? I'll shout dollars out. Add on $30. Okay, I got a bag now to carry the drone in. What else do you want? Oh, I want another battery. Add on $60 fucking dollars. Another $60. Oh, fucking hell. What else do you want? Long range antennas. Okay, add another $50 on. Okay, I've done it. What else do you want, Rob? Oh, I want more propellers. Add on a fucking couple of packs of propellers. And he says, well, what's the least you'll take for it? Well, the least I'll take for it is fuck off and stop fucking texting me. You can have a drone, the controller, fuck all else, for what price you're asking, you want me to drop down to. And I'm not going to drop down to that price. I'm not going to drop down. It doesn't matter if I sell it or not. People think, oh, fuck me, you must be desperate for fucking £6 or a £5. And you think, are you fucking off your rocker or what? Do I look fucking desperate for a £5? Oh, well, will you take 3? They're all fucking nutters. Yeah, all right, give us 3. So I've always been a bitch for it because I don't give a fuck if it sits out the front in the wind, rain, snow, and fucking 500 seasons. It's still going to be the same fucking price next year. I'm not going to change my price. $900 fucking dollars. Mavericks. Ooh. Lovely fucking thing, Andy. Lovely and lovely. But fuck, I couldn't afford that much, man. I'd be terrified to fucking fly that. I would be fucking terrified. It would scare the fucking shit out of me to put that in the air. Because Andy's like, they say, right, if you're going to be a good drone, and Andy will back me up on this, if you're going to be a good drone flyer, you've got to crash. and I've crashed probably 3, maybe 4 times, all right? And it does make you a better, a more confident pilot. Don't go too close to stupid things, you know? You go, I'll see how close I can get to that fucking tree. It's just fucking, it's up in there. You've got to ignore these stupid fucking things and stay well away from trees. I hit a rugby post, flat out down the field. I flew straight into a rugby post and span it out. I flew into a tree twice. I've had to climb a tree. I tipped the top of the roof here and smashed it down in the fucking back of the roof. Yeah, so they say that's perfectly normal thing to do is go out there and crash. I'm happy with that. I believe them. And funny enough, touching wood and everything else I touch these days, not a mark on it. I was very, very lucky. The only bit of Welsh luck I've ever had was crashing drones and not damaging them. Well, it's a good rule, but then some twazzer gives me a motor to play with, knowing damn well I'm going to electrocute. I'm going to electrocute myself. So I saw them. I was watching you, John. Yeah, I thought, yeah. What could I use one of them for? Sebastian's going. I don't know what time it is. It is coming up to 10 o'clock. Thank you for reminding me, Sebastian. Fantastic group tonight. Fantastic discussion. 18 viewers, which is more than we used to get, you know. Purely, I've been put back on the straight and narrow by people giving me thumbs down. The only I do this for people to give me thumbs down because it gives me more power to go out and keep going and do the next one and do the next one and do the next one. And they're now saying it's easier to sit here talking to my mates than go out, fly a drone, go out and build something, go out and show you me working under a car or whatever it might be. It's nicer to sit here and still get a video out to my mates. Yeah, there's only one down at the moment. You give it till the morning because he obviously he haven't contacted his mates yet and told them that fucker's live again. I hate him. I hate him. Fuck it. Listen, if I'm in your brain, I should be in your brain for a good thing. Oh, cheers, old man Welder. You really upset me now. And the thing is, I got 2 loving dogs. There's a dog here with his fucking little chin on my fucking leg. One in his cutch because it's 10 o'clock. That's all I need. You don't need a lot of love in this world. A little bit of love is fucking plenty. And thank you, my friends, for popping in, saying hello, running off. If you're watching this tomorrow or the week after, or well, when I'm dead and gone, and said, oh, let's have a look. I remember him. Let's go and have a look what he was fucking on about all night. Yeah, fantastic. And long live Chinese people. I think they're fantastic. To get away with what they've been getting away with all these years. Dogs. Tell you what, Lionel, why do a dog sense a bad person? I got people walk up my drive and the dogs won't say boo. And then the next Pratwa walks up my drive, the dogs go fucking hilariously fucking nasty. A dog knows fucking everything. Chinese people, they never swear. So nice one, Paul. Cats are good for violence. So, JD, I won't be coming down to see you yet because my van is in limp mode. I don't give you any thumb. That's all right. That's all right, Mike. I got 13. That's it's not a world record, but it's just a sign of appreciation. It don't do anything at all. A thumbs down just means that I'm floating in your brain, and you can't get me out of your brain for the rest of your fucking life. Or it means you just haven't grown up yet. You know what I mean? To give a thumbs down, that you're still in your childhood fucking thing. Any thumbs downs? Yeah, kinky, kinky, kinky. Captain, cat and violin. All right, I won't do no violin. Any good chicken, Lionel? Ah, chicken, chicken. You like chicken? I like chicken. What the fuck's that? Reinstall a new Windows. Restart tonight. Restart now. Restart tonight. Pick a time. Fuck off. I don't want to install Windows. Fuck, I hate up. That's coming right across the screen, and you didn't see it, but it come right across the screen telling me Windows wants to update. They shouldn't do that. We have the best chicken. You have best chicken. I like a chicken. I got plasma chicken. Bye, Bob, and all other nutters. My bed is calling. Yes, 10 o'clock. I now go watch. I'm watching. Fuck knows, but it's very funny. Something 9-9. It's got 9-9. It's that one that does his tits like this. Okay, I'm going to run in, lads. Thank you very much again. I'm going to say that 3 times and thank you, Karen. There's a lady here as well. So, say goodbye. Now the party's over. And thank you for the 16 who's watching. I'll pop up here and see the participants, which is Captain Jerk. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, John. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Lionel. Thank you, Michael. Old Man Welder. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Paul. And thank you, my best mate, Mr. Tim. Sorry, I don't know French, Lionel. Bon Jean l'amour. And now Tinkler, look, he's still there. Tinkler is not on he's not showing on YouTube. He's showing on this, whatever this is called, StreamYard. Because as you know, YouTube got rid of live streaming. So you had to use this one to get to there, to get back onto there, thanks to Captain. See, I mentioned Captain's name again. I don't mind mentioning names. If it wasn't for Captain, I don't think I probably would be here in the fucking first place without this StreamYard thing. Because it bamboozled me. I didn't have a fucking clue what I was doing. Ben, have a look at the time, mate. We have just said all our goodbyes. Always goodbye. Everybody say hi to Ben. And then everybody say, bye, Ben. Where you been till 10 o'clock at night? What's going on there? You niffy. It's all my fault. No, it's not your fault, Cap. I got half a can here. I'm taking my half a can and watch a bit of telly before I crash out. Bye, Ben. Bye, Ben. Sorry, Ben. 8 till 10 is all I can do now because I'm blocking the airwaves for other people apparently. Root in my garden. Good God, you got a garden? The first thing I ever bought when I moved in here, because we got a front and back garden, the first thing I bought was fucking paving slabs. I slabbed the lot and sowed the mower. Thank you, Lionel. I will talk soon. I'll talk to you soon, Ben. and I'll talk to all soon, because we're going to be back soon, apparently, because people want us to come back. We're going to come back. Perhaps, hopefully, we can get people. I'll get Captain's email, and then I can. I know I got Captain's email. I can send him a link before I start drinking. Night, Bob. Is that all right, Captain? I can send you a link before I start drinking. Then we can come on and have a little chat. And then thank you, Karen. Like you call it. Is it what time is it? What time is it there, Karen? Catch you all on the next one. Thank you, Pat. Pat's going snake chasing. The snake bite man. I know the snake bite man. It is now 10 p.m. in sunny Wales. I fucking hate them Velshies. Them Velshies are fucking all the fucking same. We should do that. We should do a night of impersonations, talking like Prasmix. Oh, goodness gracious me. That's the lobby. And yeah, we'll have a go at that next time. 5 p.m., 4 p.m. That's wild, isn't it? That's wild, because Karen's Yankee, Paul is Yankee. They're not too far apart, and yet the time thing is an hour, 55 minutes. That's wild. Absolutely wild. That's a big country you got there, lads and lasses. Tim's 5 o'clock. So you by Lionel on the same Equatia type line. I see Tony must have disappeared. Yeah. It's bigger than we add Greenland to it. Well, you added every other country to it. You just well add England to it as well. You know, we don't mind. If you want to take over this fucking dump, take over England. Same time zone. Ah. All right then. Let's call it. Eeny, meeny, miny, no. End broadcast. Here we go. Thank you.